What's going on, everybody? My name is Eric, and this is another segment of If only I could do that in real life. What's going on, guys? I just want to start off right off the bat here and apologize. I think I only had maybe 4 picks right last week. Yeah, every week just becomes more and more shitty, so I apologize for that. All right, we got a little longer segment here today, so I'm going to get right into it. Elliott was suspended, then it was reversed, and then I just don't give a fuck anymore. Boom, done. Aaron Rodgers goes down for what could be the rest of the season, and if he's done for the season, so is the Packers season, because there's no way in hell. They've already had enough losses this year and injuries and stuff, and Aaron Rodgers was literally the only person keeping it in place. And Martavis Bryant wants out of Pittsburgh, or does he? That's not what his Twitter suggested. Take a look at this. Doesn't really look like he wants out. All right, let's get into fantasy update. Big week in fantasy this week for me. I don't know if you can see my shirt, but it's my fantasy football name, Will Fork on First Date. Ha ha! What a fucking week for me in fantasy. I got the W. I think it's like 2 or 3 in a row now. I had Aaron Rodgers. He goes down in the first, and I'm like, well, there goes my season. But luck was on my side, because even with having over 50 points for the team, Breeze only got like 35. PSR scoring is different. And so that really helped me out. Carlos Hyde stepped it up finally with a couple touchdowns. Melvin Gordon had himself a day. And then right before the Kansas City game, Wilson was declared out, so I had to rush and pick someone up free agency. Picked up Moncrief about 10 minutes before the game, and when I finally noticed, it came down to Moncrief on Monday night because I'm the only person that had a guy on Monday night, and he had nobody left, and I was down by 6 points. And Moncrief pulled it off, and I got the W. I traded Jacksonville's defense for Carson Palmer. Don't ask, I'll take it. I think Palmer's like second in passing yards this year. And now I face the second place team. I'm like third to last at 3-3, but I feel confident with my team this week. Last week's picks just put a hurting on the heart, man. Oh, man. I think, like I said, I got like 4 right. The Saints, man, they're just they destroyed Detroit, like just destroyed them. Who saw the Giants finally getting the win against Denver of all teams? Man, I can't believe Miami beat the Falcons. Like, what the fuck is that all about? I keep talking shit about the Dolphins, and they keep winning, so I'm just going to have to not talk shit. Maybe they'll start losing. The Bears beating the Ravens. Chargers beating the Raiders with Carr, but I don't think he was really ready to come back yet. He just wanted to get in there. And then, obviously, the Vikings beating Green Bay because you saw what happens when Rodgers goes out. All right, let's get into my Week 7 picks. Yeah. All right. Only 2 teams on bye week this week. I don't know how they figure out the bye weeks and stuff. I know a couple weeks from now there's like 6 teams on bye week or whatever, but only Detroit and Houston are on bye week. And my overall right now is 52-38. Week 7 starts off with a bang with the Chiefs and the Raiders. I think it's going to be a good game. The Raiders are kind of in a slump, but I think I'm going to have to go with the Chiefs. Second game is the Rams and Cardinals, with the Rams being home. I hoping Palmer does good, but I won't go against the Rams again, especially at home, even though no one shows up. But maybe they will now. I'm taking the Rams over the Cardinals. For the next game, I have the Vikings at home over the Ravens. Because why the fuck not? Next game is the Colts versus Jacksonville in Indianapolis. And yes, I am picking the Colts because you never know which Jags defense is going to show up. And I'm just going to start picking crazy now because I obviously can't do good when I study into it. Next, we have the Jets in Miami. In Miami, somehow the Jets are decent. Somehow, I don't know. I feel like they got rid of so many people and they got McCown, but they should have had that game against the Patriots. Some people say it was a touchdown, some say it wasn't, but I'm going to take the Jets in Miami this week. Next, you got the Saints going to Green Bay, where they will get the victory. because, like I said, no Rodgers, no wins. Next game, we have Buffalo and Tampa. In Buffalo, we're undefeated at home, coming off a bye week. Winston sore, and you know we're going to hit them. So I'm taking Buffalo for the victory. All right, moving on. Next game is the Panthers and the Bears. And you know who I'm going to take in this one? The Panthers. Next, we have the Titans going into Cleveland. I'm taking the Titans in this one. I really thought the Browns could be better by now. I think you should just let a quarterback play the whole fucking season and stop switching them out. Let them get a feel for the team. You know, just let them work their magic. Next, we have the Cowboys in San Francisco, where they will get the win. San Fran's starting to get a little better, starting to score some touchdowns, but Elliott's playing, and I don't think they're going to get the upset this week. And next we have the Seahawks going to New Jersey to face the Giants. How the Giants won with no receivers just baffles me. Next game is Pittsburgh and the Bengals, where Pittsburgh is home. They're coming off a big win. So, yeah, they're going to beat them Bengals. Next, we have Denver in L.A. to face the Chargers. Who really fucking knows about this one? I'm going to have faith in Denver one more time, but if they lose this one, the season's in trouble. Denver over the Chargers. Next, we have the Patriots at home beating the Falcons. The Falcons couldn't even beat Miami with Cutler. Now they got to go to New England. The Patriots actually aren't doing that good at home, so again, you never fucking know. And last but not least, we have a pretty awesome Monday night game. The Eagles at home against the Redskins. If the Eagles can go into Carolina and beat them like they did, one thing I have to say. First place in the NFC. Huh? Anybody agree? Huh? The Eagles are taking this one, boys. All right, we should head over to Richie and Susan, where they both went 2-2 last week. So the ball is in your court. Hello, Eric. And yes, your last week picks were not too good there, buddy. I know we're crunched for time, so I'll get right to it. First game we got, I'm taking the Ravens over the Vikings. I don't know if Keenum can keep it up if he's starting, and I don't know if Bradford could either. They haven't really proved much to me anyways. The next two games, I think Miami can take over the Jets in Miami. I'm just going with my gut on this one. And the Chargers over Denver. That's right. I think Chargers are going to shock the world. Well, it wouldn't be much of a shock. The Giants just beat them. And for the last game, I'm taking the Falcons over the Patriots. Fuck you, Tom Brady. All right. Over to you, Susan, you dirty llama fur.
Hello, and thanks, Richie. Your face looks like a dirty old soggy ball sack. And another thing, how are the Vikings, Bradford and Keenum not proved anything? They're 4-2. All right, let's get into it. I'm taking the Vikings over the Ravens, and I'm going to take the Jets over Miami. Next is the only game I'm agreeing with you on this week. I'm taking the Chargers over Denver. I don't think Denver can do it. And last but not least, I have to take the Patriots at home over the Falcons. The Falcons lost to Miami last week. They lost to Buffalo, who's decent. I'm sorry I picked against you on that one again, Eric. But I'm going to take the Patriots at home. Back to you, Eric.
Hey, nice pass, Susan. For a girl. Oh, shoot. I probably just offended somebody. It's just a joke. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what your picks are for this week. Let me know what you think of my picks. Let's talk some football. Like, subscribe, share. Check me out on Twitter at EricSweitzer64, where I tweet throughout the game on Sunday, mostly Buffalo. But, yeah. I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye. Whoa!